Welcome into the Chiefs Report. Got some injury news and my Chiefs vs. Texans preview. Speaking of tomorrow night's game, predict the score right now in the comment section. If you're the first person who corrects the exact score and the correct team winning, I'm going to send you $25 on Venmo. Obviously, got to get your guesses in before kickoff tomorrow night. So you got about a day and a half. So go ahead, get your score predictions in, and if you get the correct score first, I will send you $25. With that being said, let's jump on into today's show. Got a couple of injury updates to get into off the bat. How about Brandin Cooks? Could he miss tomorrow night's game? I'd say it's about 50-50 right now. He's dealing with the quad injury, was limited in practice on Monday, did not practice on Tuesday, which means he likely suffered a setback there. And look, let's be honest, that's a big blow to Houston's offense that does not have DeAndre Hopkins anymore. Brandin Cooks has been a player who's dealt with lower leg injuries a lot throughout his career. Even if he plays, he likely will not be 100%. So this will be something to monitor over the next 12 to 24 hours to see if who I think their number one receiver is this year will be available against the Kansas City Chiefs. And like I mentioned, this would be a big loss. Didn't play as well last year, dealt with some injuries. Obviously, the Rams were a mess. They bring him on board after trading DeAndre Hopkins. But this is a player that's been really good, a deep threat, a speed threat, and if he's out, that kind of has a domino effect. Will Fuller's got to be your top guy. Then Randall Cobb, who's still probably going to play in the slot. Yeah, they have Kenny Stills, but if Brandin Cooks is out, that certainly is advantage Chiefs, who are working in a very young secondary, especially early on, without Bashaud Breeland, who is suspended the first 2 weeks. I expect L'Jarius Sneed to get the start at cornerback number 2, and I expect the Texans to target him quite a bit because he is a rookie and he has not taken a single NFL snap. So we will see what happens with Cooks. If he is out, that is certainly a benefit for the Kansas City Chiefs. So let me know, what is your one-word reaction to Chiefs football being back? How about repeat? Let's get it going. Repeat. That's my number one word. Let me know, what's your one-word reaction to the Chiefs season finally getting underway tomorrow night? Speaking of that, we're going to have a watch party here on the Chiefs Report. Told you guys about it yesterday. Reminding you guys today, don't miss it. Mark your calendars. Easiest way, just subscribe and turn on notifications. You'll know exactly when we go live for that watch party. Kickoff is at 8:20. Probably go live at 8 here on the Chiefs Report. So go ahead and subscribe, and that way you won't miss it. Join us for tomorrow night's watch party. We'll have the play-by-play, live stats, analysis from yours truly, all of that good stuff just for you guys. So hit that big red button and subscribe. Travis Kelce looks like he's good to go. He's been dealing with a knee issue the past couple of weeks, but he was a full practice participant on Tuesday after being limited on Monday. The Chiefs don't really have any injuries. Their only notable losses are Mike Pennell and Bashaud Breeland, who are suspended. This is a good sign because Travis Kelce, if you guys remember, absolutely torched the Texans in the playoffs last year as a part of that furious comeback. He had 3 touchdowns in the second quarter alone. Like, he was a big reason why Kansas City was able to come back, in which, of course, that victory ended up leading the Chiefs all the way to a Super Bowl. So this is good. This is a good sign. The Texans do not have a player on their defense that can keep up with Travis Kelce, and tomorrow night is the start of a 5th straight season where he's hoping to get 1,000 yards. So good sign for the Chiefs, not such a good sign for the Texans as they might be without Cooks, but the Chiefs will be with Travis Kelce. Now, week 1 of the NFL season kicks off tomorrow, and the defending champs always kick it off, and the Chiefs are 10-point favorites with the over-under being set at 54.5 points. If you don't know what over-under means, that means combined points between the two teams are set at 54.5. So like if the game was 28-27, the over would hit because that would be 55. Our partners at BetUS are the best sports gambling website in the game. I want you guys to get signed up. You can go bet on the Chiefs game. take the over in this game. I think it's going to be high scoring. Go to chatsports.com/bet. I want you to answer this question for me. More on BetUS in a second. Will the Chiefs cover the 10-point spread? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you're like me and you think they will cover and win by more than 10 points, go get signed up at BetUS. It's the best sports betting partners out there available for you guys. Go to that link, chatsports.com/bet. That promo code for you Chiefs fans only, Chiefs75, it's going to get you a 125% deposit bonus, 75% of which will go to the sports book, 50% to the casino because they have casino gambling as well if you guys want to check that out. And hey, even another awesome deal for you guys. You see it right below me. The first 10 of you guys that sign up and get deposited with $100, again, you'll get that 75 or 125% deposit bonus. You're going to be able to get a free Chiefs jersey. All you got to do is DM me on Twitter at HGramNFL. So continue to cast your votes. If you want a free jersey, sign up with BetUS at chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Chiefs75 and DM me on Twitter for a chance to get a free jersey. All right, let's get into my keys to victory. Number one, limit J.J. Watt. This is a guy that can impact a game in a number of ways and can change a game in a number of ways. But in both games last year, the Chiefs kept him in check, especially in that playoff game. I thought he was a total non-factor. In 2 games last year, 1 tackle for loss, 1 quarterback hit, 0 sacks. Mitchell Schwartz, you've done your job against arguably the best edge rusher in the National Football League. Hopefully that continues tomorrow night. I'll be curious to see if the Texans move Watt around. Maybe they slide him to Fisher's side a couple of times, but typically he plays in that left part of the defensive line, so we will see what happens there. But I think keeping him in check is going to be very, very important. Number 2, let in the Pat Cook. Let Patrick Mahomes be who he is, and that's the best player on the field, just like he was against the Texans in the divisional round last year, which he was absolutely dominant. 23 of 35, 321 yards, 5 touchdowns with a QBR of over 92. You cannot play much better than that. Let him cook. The Texans secondary, it's not very good. I like Patrick Mahomes in this game a ton. Let him drop back and sling the football all over the field. So he had 5 touchdowns in that game last year. That's pretty lofty. How about this? Over under 3.5 touchdowns for Mahomes. Type O for over, type U for under. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. If you think it's going to be 4 or more, type O. If you think it's going to be U for under, type U. Go ahead and let me know. Quick reminder of our new sports betting partners, BetUS. Again, you go to that link, chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Chief75, and to get a free jersey, if you sign up with $100 and get that 125% deposit bonus, you can DM me on Twitter at HGramNFL and then get a free Chiefs jersey. I think you should take advantage of that deal. And if you want like a call to action, a reason to bet, I like betting the Chiefs in this game at -10. I think they cover that spread. You bet $25, you're going to get that 25 back plus an additional 26.25. The money is in your favor when you bet on the Chiefs because with it being a high spread, people think the Texans, they could be able to cover that. I don't think that. I think they're going to cover. They're going to win by more than 10, and you're going to make some money because you placed your bet at BetUS. And again, if you want that jersey, DM me on Twitter after you deposit $100 at BetUS. You can find me at HGramNFL. Third key to victory here, don't miss Mike Pennell, a.k.a. don't get gashed in the running game by David freaking Johnson. Like, in the 2 games last year, the first game in which the Chiefs lost, 31-24, this defense got gashed for almost 200 yards, including 126 from Carlos Hyde and an average of almost 5. In the divisional round, less than 100 yards. Yeah, the average was 4.5, but Hyde only had 13 for 44. Deshaun Watson had a couple of nice scrambles, which beefed up that average, but the run game was non-existent. Make Houston one-dimensional. Deshaun Watson, he's probably going to throw for 300 yards in this game, but you can't let David Johnson rush for over 100 yards and average 4.5 yards per carry. Keep him in check. Keep him at that 20 carries for 70 type of number, 3.5 yards, 4 yards per carry at most. I think you'll be in good shape. Make Houston throw the football all night long. I will take my chances making Houston one-dimensional. So I want to give you this opportunity one more time. Easy way to get free money. Predict the score. If you get it right, I'm going to send you guys $25 on Venmo, but you got to be the first one. So you want to comment right now. You've maybe already missed your chance. Someone who commented earlier may have already won the money and you didn't even know it yet. So I would get your score predictions in as soon as possible. Right team, correct score. You get that right, I'm going to send you $25 if you're the first person who does so. So real quick to recap my keys to victory. Number 1, limit J.J. Watt. Number 2, let Mahomes be the MVP. Let him cook. And then number 3, stop the run. Don't miss Mike Pennell. We'll see you in a couple of weeks because he is suspended. I am out. Live watch party tomorrow. Subscribe. You don't want to miss it. We're going to have all of the coverage here on the Chiefs Report.